Okay, a few last things on disclosures to discuss. One is the residential disclosure guide, and I'm going to show you the signature page in a minute. But the residential disclosure guide is extremely important again, and it must be completed and given to your client. Your client must sign for it. Now, there are disclosures, as you'll see in part 2, that are actually enclosed in the disclosure guide itself rather than a separate form. But a few other things on disclosures. Disclosure of death in a property. We get this question a lot. If somebody dies in a property, you have to disclose that? The answer is no, probably. If it's caused by the house, then that would be a yes. If the roof falls in, then that would be a yes. But if somebody dies of an illness in the house, the answer is no. Now, if the seller doesn't care and gives you permission to disclose it and says go ahead, then you can disclose it. But if the seller says do not disclose it and it had nothing to do with the house, you cannot disclose it as a Nevada real estate licensee. Now, everybody says, well, what happens if the buyer or their agent find out from the neighbor? Well, then the buyer's agent is going to have to tell the buyer. Okay, that's fine. But the seller told you don't disclose it, and that's okay. Now, if a client, a seller's client, or your client, if a client dies of HIV or AIDS in a house, that is not allowed to be disclosed per federal law. You cannot disclose it. Okay? Now, every state's different about these laws, except for this federal law for HIV/AIDS. But on a death in a house, some states require that you do disclose it. In Nevada, it's not required unless it's caused by the house. Okay, the residential disclosure guide. This is a signature form enclosed with the residential disclosure guide. Your client must date it, print the name, and sign it. Okay, and you must keep a copy of this file in your transaction files, and of course give one a copy to your client. This is the one that they're signing for. Okay.